So it's Wednesday morning, and I'm not doing what I would normally be doing. I'm not doing anything I would normally be doing. So I got my truck back yesterday from Ryder after not having it for 2 weeks. Doing good. Was only about an hour and a half behind. And I get parked. And I was like, huzzah! Because the Pilot I stop at there in Matthew is going through a parking lot redo. So I wasn't sure how the parking would be. So I got there, got a spot, and was like, alright, that's a load off my shoulders. I can just kind of sit back and relax and enjoy being in my truck again. Because now I'm comfortable, I've got my air, I've got my bed. And you will not guess what happened. These two numbskulls trying to back into a spot next to me smashed my driver's side mirror at about 11 o'clock last night. Luckily, I was still awake because I actually had to stop the guy with my air horn because he hit my mirror and was still pushing like he would have pushed into the cab of my truck. And like fucked up my door and my window. And probably like the whole side of the sleeper. Had I not got up and like heard the crunch and got up and hit my air horn. And then the guy spotting didn't speak any English as far as I could tell. But his buddy that I guess they were team driving with kind of spoke English. But I had to help him find his damn insurance card. And no, it wasn't Swifty Swift, it wasn't Prime, it wasn't Schneider. What is it? Pandemic or Pan America or whatever that fucking company is, where like their logo is like a flat globe screenshot looking thing where it's like all the latitude, longitude lines with like a view of the globe or something. I don't know. Yeah, the one guy was outside with his phone spotting for the other guy, and they still hit me. Like, how do you hit somebody when you have a spotter? And they were gone before I got up, and like they were gone before I even got up in the morning, so they weren't even there for a 10-hour reset. So it's like, why did you even pick a parking spot if you were just going to be there a couple hours? Fucking go park along the curb. Take your break. Go wash your ass, take a shower, whatever, and get the hell out of there. But no, you've got to try to park into a spot and hit me. Now I'm on my way to the Ryder here in Sykeston to let them look at what is left of my mirror. Which luckily, all it really did is it pushed the mirror up and out of its little cradle, because like on these Cascadias they have these bus mirrors where you can push them back and they'll fold against the cab. Well, that little pivot point's what broke. Luckily, the mount on the door didn't break. The arm on the mirror didn't break. It didn't mess up any of the wires. It literally just pushed up and back and broke that little pivot, which I'm guessing is essentially like a pressure retention teeth situation, where the door portion has a couple little tabs that come up with little catchies on it, and then the mirror itself just kind of pops down into that and has a lip around it that catches the little grabby things. I'm not explaining this well at all, but if you've got a Cascadia, you probably have a vague idea. And luckily, like all good rednecks, I've got duct tape in the truck, so I have it duct taped together right now because, like I said, it's all there. Nothing broke but the attachment point for the mirror to the mount that is on the door. And I'd almost hope I could luck out and they might have a mirror so they can just unscrew this one, unplug it, put another one on, plug it in, bimble bamble, we're done. But I'm willing to bet they don't, and it's probably a back-ordered piece. But you gotta keep your vehicles up. You've gotta go in and you're like, hey, this is what's wrong, this is what it's doing. Which I'm hoping that I can just get them to look at it, figure out what it needs, and then send an email or a work request to my home shop, and then I can like just drop it off there in Nashville and not have to try to hit them here in Sikeston sometime later down the road. Which I go through this area a lot, but it's a real pain in the ass to have to come over here. And I would be getting over here late. And they'd have to work on it during my reset, which means I would not be in the truck. I'd be sitting in a break room waiting for them to done so I could go to sleep. But hey, if it's just the mirror, I'm thankful. Worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure I can get by with just leaving this damn thing duct taped until my next PM, and then they can just replace it then. But I don't know. Really? Just blow through that light? You damn four-wheelers. Self-centered pricks and their Escalades, I swear. Like 95% of the people that have fucking Escalades are assholes. That, or they've got something they're trying to prove by having a overpriced SUV. Because we all know in this day and age what an Escalade is. It's a status symbol. There aren't too many soccer moms just running around in Cadillac Escalades. It's generally people that want to have a visual status symbol. If anybody knows Sikeston, Missouri, you probably know about Lambert's. I almost wish I had the time to go have lunch there. Home of the throw and roll. They do have truck parking. Last time I was there, I saw the truck parking. So, if any of y'all out on the road and you want a good Cracker Barrel type meal, but better, because Lambert's, I think, predates Cracker Barrel, but it's got the same vibe. They've got all kinds of old farm implement and Depression time decorations on the wall. Food's better. A lot better. They have this thing where you can order your meal and get your meal, and then they come around later with like side options that you can add, like a pot of beans or some cornbread or whatever. I don't know what they call it. They call it something. Yeah, if you ever get a chance going through Sikeston, Missouri, and you've got time, Lambert's a pretty cool place. Good food. Don't do it, black car. Don't do it, Chevy. Don't pass trying to get in front of my ass just because you're impatient. It's ridiculous how some of these people are like, it's a speed limit, not a suggestion. Quit getting impatient and just do the damn speed limit. If you watch me, I imagine you've heard me refer to Will Burner Express, another channel. The guy that runs that channel's name's Brian, and he finally got my package in the mail that I started back before Christmas and didn't get mailed until like 3 weeks ago because I kept forgetting to take it to the post office. So, you can go over to Will Burners and watch his live from last night. Get a look at what I made. I'm still waiting on Filter's pictures to show me how he likes the bracelets I made him and his wife. Though I think he said that she was going to wear it on her ankle, and he was going to wear it on his wrist, which, okay, that works, but I just kind of want to see if it worked out the way they wanted to. Alright, come on, Ranger. It's 45 through here. Now you put on your blinker. Come on, Grandpa. You're in a pickup truck. You can handle a curb. I've been thinking about making a logo, but I'm not sure. That dude just ran that red light. Really? What is with people running red lights over here? Sorry, squirrel. But I'm not sure on how to do it because what I want to do is kind of simple, and really all I would need is some like stock images. Like I want to take the silhouette of my TRX4, which is kind of modeled off a Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra, kind of ish. It's got that feel more than like a F-150. And then I take that stock image, like a 2D outline, one color, put a semi behind that in the same style, and then put like a RC controller, pistol grip controller, kind of sitting in the background. I think that would be kind of cool. And then go from Organized Chaos to OC. So I can go OC Trucker instead of Organized Chaos Trucker. Like, I think that would be cool, but like I need to get some like, I guess it would be stock images or silhouette images. I don't know. If anybody that watches that want to help me figure that out, I'd appreciate it. Like, I ain't looking for nothing fancy. Like black, blue, and white. Do the truck in blue. Do the semi in white. Do the controller in black. Kind of clash those together somehow. I think it'd be pretty cool. But the whole 2D stock silhouette images would be the hard part. Because I imagine the silhouettes aren't copyrighted. Usually it's the names that are copyrighted, and if you're trying to sell a product that looks like something else is when it's copyrighted, not when you're just doing like a logo. Because as far as I know, there's not another logo out there that would be a 2D image on a 2D image. Like a TRX4 2D image on top of a semi of some sort. 2D image, and then a controller, a pistol grip RC controller 2D image. I wish this place would have answered the phone. I tried calling them about 4 times. Just kind of give them a heads up. Hey, I'm coming. I need you to do this so I can get out of there. Yeah, this is gonna throw off my whole day. Because I still have to turn around and go 2 hours south to turn around and come right back up this way. Yeah, this GoPro Hero, it's that budget model from 2014. It seems to be doing pretty good. I think I paid $70 for it and a bunch of mounts, and then I happen to have this suction cup mount from an action cam that I got off Amazon that kind of committed suicide a while back by exploding the battery in the camera. Like it's swole up and just pushed out. So, no, I should be on to this early in the day. I got some decent sleep for what little I got. Feeling I will definitely be stopping and taking like a sitting 30-minute break and probably take a nap in that time. If you ever have to come to the Sikeston, Missouri Ryder, for anybody that uses Ryder trucks, it's not hard to miss. It's not hard to miss. Because they have no big sign. It's just a banner on a fence. Just a banner on a fence. That's a gnarly looking accident. Yeah, that truck was here when I was here trying to get the other truck's AC fixed. That motor is pushed up from the bottom and almost completely spun 90 degrees sitting in that engine bay. It's ridiculous. That'll hobble my fat ass inside. Oh, the joys of areas with railroads. Off to my right there a bit, there's a rail yard. Deals with a lot of the Connex containers. And they all seem to leave there and head to Chicago. So, anybody got any info on this rail yard over here in West Memphis? Because I'm seeing there's trucks in here all the time, and they all seem to be headed to Chicago. Which I'm guessing they're taking them up there to a port, or they're bringing them down from a port. But if you're already railing them, or transporting them by rail, why aren't you just transporting them from rail from Chicago? Explain. Information. Somebody, please. Oh, darn it. So, I made it to Memphis. We're just down the road from Hino. So, about a quarter of my day is done. I got a good bit more to go. Oh, wow. What is that? I think that is a weeder. A weeder. Like W-E-E-D-E-R. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a weeder or some kind of like soil leveler. I've really gotten into playing Farm Sim the last couple of weeks. Farm Sim 22 on Xbox. I play on Saturdays and Sundays, so if anybody wants to play, my email is in the about thing, so you can send me a message to find me. Or I might throw my gamer tag up on there, because I've got my email, I've got my Snapchat I just added, because I don't usually use it, but I figured I'd start using it since Josh is talking about talking to people and meeting up with them if he's bored and got time. Josh is this guy at Trucks, by the way, if you don't know who that is. But I don't really use it. Not for what most people use it for. I don't take pictures. I probably should add my Instagram, but I think my Snapchat and my Instagram are basically the same name. Talking with Nick Earl on Wheel Burner Express's live the other night, or it might have been Josh's live. It was Josh's. Like, I'd love to play it on PC, but I do not have the graphics card for it. Get this. It's been a minute since I've played anything, but it plays a lot of games. I'm gonna cut this off here, guys. I'll be right back. I swear, I don't care how fast I try to be. I'm always in here at least an hour. At least, for a drop and hook. Which goes to show what Josh said the other day. Drop and hook takes some time. It really does. And then we got Bonehead here, blocking the door. Come on. I gotta check in. Or check out. Not check in, check out. 60. We're good? Take this out of yard move. And get out of here. Yeah, it's nice. After you come here a while, the yard lady already knows your route, and she's just got to notate what trailer. Or I don't even think she's taking out my trailer anymore, because she knows the route. And the route is always tied to the trailer. Alrighty. So, we are 7.5 hours from Spiceland. I've got 8 hours and 15 minutes to do it. So, do I stop and get fuel at Effingham, or do I just roll through Effingham and just get fuel in Spice? Well, I probably actually do need to just get fuel in Effingham. That way I can go ahead and reserve my spot and have it in Spiceland. So that means 4.5 hours from now. Which, if I do it right, I won't stop till I get to Effingham, and that's probably going to be the only way I get there tonight. The worst case scenario, I stop in that pilot there at Indianapolis on 70 going east, on the eastern side of Indianapolis, or that rest stop. Decisions. But in reality, I don't need to stay at truck stops. I just like to stay at truck stops. Yeah, that night I barely made it to that rest stop in that ice storm. And I went in, and apparently people had been there so long that there was no toilet paper or paper towels anywhere to be seen in that building. Yeah, that was a real shitty night, to put it in the basic terms. It was a real shitty night. And I gotta say, I think the real reason, or the main reason I decided to start doing these videos is to help pass the time for one, and then hope to make a little money to kind of fund my hobbies, which hopefully then would help me make more videos. You know, that whole thing, let your passions drive your desire, or however that phrase goes. But like I've said before, and I've said that a lot, I'm not going to ask for subscribers, I'm not going to ask for likes. I'd rather this grow naturally by just people being interested, opposed to me fishing. Quit playing with your phone. Opposed to fishing. And then hopefully that'll lead to this, maybe not getting bigger, but at least get to the point where I can have fun doing stuff, making videos. If that makes sense.